Since Angela left us and Theodore took over her place, our results is doing really so well in the VIP group of Telegram. As we can see, these are the results of the last week. We have made total of 620 pips of profit to our clients, and those who have aimed only take profit number 1, they could have made actually at least 90 pips of profit. Again, very nice results and very satisfying to the members. Angela actually, guys, was doing really bad last few months, and I asked her to leave because I cannot take it anymore. She's really damaging the name of Xtreme Trader Signals, and now Theodore thankfully is doing it very well, and he's trading with Xtreme Trader style, and these are the results. As you can see, he's doing so well. Even the losses actually are really small and minor, as you can see. So far, no losses here. As you can see, I'm scrolling. This is, of course, the VIP group of Telegram, and these are the results that you will see if you join the group. Of course, very small and minor losses, such as 15, 20 pips, and 30 pips. But however, the profits are much, much bigger. Now, of course, it's important to remind you that those who are opening many trades on the signals, they would actually have made much more than these 620 pips. For example, we are having some clients who open at least 5 trades per signal if it actually matches up with his own analysis. So, for example, some of them analyzing that the pound JPY should be good for a short, and if we send a signal matches their analysis, they will open 5 trades per signal. And by that, if we announce, for example, pound JPY hit take profit level of let's say about 50 pips, they would have made 250 pips, so they would actually have made more than us. So again, these guys are actually the total volume of the signals, but I think none of the members were able to make the exact same number. This is just the total volume of the signals, including take profit number 1, 2, and 3. However, this one right here is more realistic because it's only aiming take profit number 1. So again, we are doing so well, and I believe that the members are happy and satisfied with the service, and I really hope so. So until then, of course, if you wish to join Xtreme Trader VIP group, please contact our support. You can find their contact details in the description below of this video. Contact us today, and hopefully we will see you there. Let's now begin with our weekly analysis, and as usual, we will start with the EURUSD. But before that, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, and kindly share the video. So this was, of course, my signal for the last late week analysis video, and as you can see, it has indeed been respected. The EURUSD has actually closed exactly at the edge of the safe zone, without actually, barely exited the safe zone, but however, it just went deeply in the profit. So therefore, we can say that this signal has indeed been a profitable one, and so far it's running in about 61 pips of profit. However, now what's next with this pair? Let's now get rid of the old signal, and let's see now what we can expect on the next week with the EURUSD. So by moving right now to the weekly chart, now again, what we are having right here, guys, is a very clear, let me just show it to you, head and shoulders pattern, which has been, of course, completed here with the EURUSD. So now most likely this pair is indeed going to continue the fall. So therefore, we have to consider shorting the market. Keep in mind that we are talking about weekly chart. So therefore, I believe we will continue selling the EURUSD for the upcoming, for the entire month at least, until the market reach this level of a support right here at 1.05205. So therefore, by looking right now at the daily chart, however, we can notice that the market has already indeed respected or actually retested that level of a strong key support at 1.08762. Now, of course, we had here multiple attempts of a resistance based on the daily chart, and recently, last Friday, we had here the strong bearish breakout candle, which I believe happened, of course, due to the news of the unemployment rate and the non-farm payroll. However, the EURUSD most likely is going to continue the fall at least till it reaches this level of a support at 1.0715, which means the pair still has about 65 pips more to go. However, we can still expect actually a pullback to happen, because right here, the market right now is facing a strong level of a key support zone. So therefore, a pullback on Monday morning is expected actually, and we can sell the pair exactly at a certain point right here. So let's now move to the 4-hour time frame. Now right here on the 4-hour time frame, I'm going to apply the magic of trend lines to find my best entry, and I will look at the left side to find also a strong level of a resistance on horizontal side. So right here we can draw now our resistance trend line, as you can see, exactly like that. That is, guys, of course, what I have taught you, of course, in the last magic of trend lines video, which of course got barely any views, unfortunately. And what I will do next is simply drag and move the same line right here that I have drawn here, and just simply place it at the next level of a support, sorry, a resistance trend line, exactly just like that. I'm trying to find the best entry exactly. So right here we do have the next level of a key resistance trend line, number 1, and here's number 2, number 3, number 4, and in the middle we had 1 and 2 fake breakouts. So meaning this entry is gonna be valid. Now, by looking at the left side, however, we can notice here, of course, a very strong key level of a resistance as well. So right here, combining this level of a strong key resistance along with this previous level of a support, along with this level of a resistance trend line, we can safely say that selling right here exactly at this level at 1.08267 is gonna be safe and gonna be our best entry. So therefore, we can actually expect to make at least one, actually let me just edit this one to be right here exactly. So therefore we can actually expect at least 96 pips profit from the signal, and a safe zone that also shouldn't be ranging higher than the previous level of a resistance right here at 1.08654, ranging of course for about 38 pips only against 96 pips of profit. And let's now move to the pound USD. Alright, so again guys, pound USD was really one fantastic and perfect signal from the last late weekend analysis video. As we can see, it has been indeed activated without exceeding the safe zone. However, it hit the take profit level, making 117 pips of profit. I hope you guys have taken this signal, and for that, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. So now, what's next with the pound USD? Let's now delete the entire thing and again start from scratch. So by looking here at the weekly chart, almost the same thing. We can see right here also a real level of a resistance, which has indeed been respected exactly right here. So this level at 1.27931 was indeed here a real level of a resistance, number 1, number 2, and finally number 3. So that means that the pound USD is indeed going to continue the fall. However, it's also important to notice that we had right here also a broken level of support trend line, and as we can see, this was of course the retest of the broken level of support trend line. So again, all of these things says that the pound USD is indeed going to continue the fall, and if I'm not mistaken, I think here also, if we apply the resistance trend line, we can notice also that the market is indeed respecting that area. Now, we have to consider selling the pound USD for the upcoming days of the next week. So what we can do right now, actually the pound USD is ugly. By looking at the 4-hour time frame, we're having here so much ups and downs, which makes it really ugly market at the moment. And really, this is not my type of market at all when you see it ranging like this. I mean, if you want to compare it to the EURUSD, however, look at that. That is beautiful. That is a clear chart which can be actually understandable. But this one right here, yuck, it's ugly. Now, how can we find actually the best entry with this? Well, it's really simple. We have to apply right now the resistance trend line theory. Now, how do we do that? By simply connecting this higher high to this lower high just like that, and by that we will be having the best entry possible by simply moving the same line that we have drawn here and just simply place it right here. Look at the mouse cursor right here exactly at the nearest or the next actually real level of a resistance trend line. Now let me just make it to the left side so we can see in the past how it was, just like that. Fantastic. So right here you can see clearly that we had a resistance trend line number 1, number 2, then a fake breakout. The market was ranging here, but however it became here a support trend line. Again, a fake breakout, number 1, number 2, number of fake breakouts, but recently we had here of course the real level of a resistance trend line number 1, number 2, and here number 3. So however, now since actually the pound USD is actually ranging at that support zone, now we can expect a pullback to happen, and again we can expect from the market to respect this area as a previous level of a resistance trend line. And of course, if we look right here at the left side, however, we might actually be able to see here a stronger level of a real resistance, and that can be found exactly right there. So right here, of course, we are having the real level of a resistance, which actually became a real level of a support, and a support here again, and recently here a support, and lately, of course, it was here a resistance. So again, yes, the chart is somehow messy, but I think we can still be able to see those levels of a support and resistance. So that means we have to wait for the pound USD to rise to another 51 pips before we can start shorting it. However, if we do that, what is exactly our take profit level is going to be? The answer is simply, of course, lies, of course, again with the support trend lines. So as we can see right here, exactly, we had this level of a previous support trend line. Let me just squeeze the chart exactly just to make it more clear here. So right here, of course, we had this level of a support trend line, number 1, number 2, number 3, and finally number 4. So if the pound USD is going to continue the rise, it will first of all retest the broken level of a support trend line. Also, it will be retesting the real level of a resistance. If that happens, the market is going to continue the fall at least to reach this level of a support. But that cannot be, of course, our take profit level. It will be actually about 170 pips, which is really a lot. So for that reason, I would highly recommend to choose this level of a previous level of a resistance right here as our take profit level, aiming at least 105 pips of profit. However, the safe zone shouldn't be ranging higher than the previous level of a key resistance right here, as we can see, and this level of a resistance at 1.27362, ranging for about 50 pips, I would say. Let's now move to the AUDUSD. So again, guys, AUDUSD was really another fantastic and perfect signal. And again, guys, I would really love to see any comments about if somebody have taken this signal and enjoyed these pips of profits. As you can see, AUDUSD was activated and it has went in total of 68 pips of profit. However, it was really a perfect signal and we made good profits with it. And I hope you guys have done the same. Now, what's next with this pair? Now, by moving here to the daily chart, however, we're having here a very clear level of head and shoulders pattern has been completed. So therefore, that level most likely is going to be respected. And now the AUDUSD is going to continue the fall, that's for sure. But the problem is where exactly we can start selling this pair. The answer simply lies in the 4-hour time frame. So the idea here is that on the bigger time frame, you have to find the direction of the market. Then on the smaller time frames, you find your entries. So for that, where exactly can we start selling the AUDUSD? Again, we will be applying here the resistance trend lines theory. So as we can see here, we do have here a real level of a resistance trend line. And as you can see right here, if I just connect it to this level of another resistance trend line, we can notice that eventually what we had right here was simply a fake breakout. And as we can see, it became here a support for 2 times actually. However, this was of course the real level of a resistance trend line. So what I will do right now is simply drag and move the same line that I have here and just simply place it right here at the next level of a resistance trend line, as you can see, just like that. So there lies the next level of a key resistance trend line. And as we can see now, if the AUDUSD will continue the rise, first of all, it actually will retest that level of a resistance trend line, plus this level on the left side, we can see here that we had also a resistance level. So by that, I believe here we are having here a good shot to sell the AUDUSD exactly at the same level of horizontal resistance plus a previous level of a key resistance trend line. So that means we have to wait for this pair to rise to another, I would say like 30 pips before we can start selling it. However, the take profit level will be placed right here at the next level of a support at 0.64596, aiming at least 80 pips of profit, and the safe zone that also shouldn't be ranging higher than the previous level of a resistance right here at 0.65874, ranging for about 44 pips only. Let's now move to the USDCAD. Alright guys, look at that. USDCAD also was perfect signal. I mean, I'm so happy. I mean, almost all of my signals are running in profit, and I mean, it's just really, I don't know guys, I would actually expect more comments and likes and views on that because of these results. I don't know any other YouTuber sending these daily and weekly signals and not getting that much of comments and activity on the channel. I mean, I'm not sure if there is any other YouTuber sending these signals frequently on their channels. It's okay. I mean, I would have actually expected more activity on the channel because of these amazing results. USDCAD is indeed running in about 60, actually almost 70 pips of profit. However, what's next with this pair? Of course, we have to continue buying this pair. And just to make things faster for you guys, I would highly recommend to rebuy again the USDCAD exactly right here at this level of a key resistance right here. For one reason, if we look right here at the bigger time frame, such as the 4-hour time frame, I mean, if we look at the bigger picture, right here exactly, we do have, of course, a real level of a resistance, as we can see. So, a real level of a resistance trend line. Check this out. So right here, as you can see, the market has indeed made the bullish breakout from that level. 1 second, guys. I need to pause the recording, and I'll be back to you in one minute. Yes, guys, I'm back finally. Okay, so I was talking about the resistance trend line being broken out from, and right here now we can expect actually, since the market is actually here on a resistance level, now we can expect a pullback to start and retesting of the same level of a broken resistance trend line to create first of all a new support trend line. Plus, of course, this level of support will be respected, and then the USDCAD is going to continue the rise at least to reach the same level of a resistance at 1.35295. So that puts us actually on a take profit level that will be actually equivalent to 102 pips of profit, and a safe zone that also shouldn't be ranging lower than the previous level of a key support right here exactly at 1.33837, ranging for about 40, I would say 41 pips only. And that's everything for the USDCAD. Let's now move to the USDJPY. Guys, another fantastic signal. Look at that. It was really perfect signal with a zero drawdown. I mean, okay, it reversed just like maybe 1 pip far away from the entry. I mean, come on guys, give it to me. That's really nothing. This signal is indeed has been activated and it hit the take profit level, making 206 pips of profit. How cool is that? Again, if you guys have taken this signal, please share us with the comments, and please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel as well. Now, what's next with the USDJPY? Let's take a look here at the weekly chart. It's really important because right here, based on the weekly chart, we can notice that the market indeed retested already the broken level of a resistance right here at 146.368. That means that this level of a previous support has also been respected. So all of that together tells us that the market is going to continue the rise. And as you can see right here, this candle has closed as inverted hammer, but keep in mind it was blue candle, not red one. If this would have been actually a red candle and closed instead just like that, then we would actually most likely consider selling the USDJPY. However, that didn't happen, and it has closed as a blue candle, indicates of course a continuation in the rise. So for those reasons, I would recommend to buy the USDJPY at a certain point. The question is just where. So by moving back to the daily chart, however, also right here we're having also a broken level of a resistance trend line, as we can see. And right here, of course, the last Friday, we had here the bullish breakout candle from that level. Now, combining all of those together with this level of a previous support exactly right here at 147.92, we can actually assume that the USDJPY will most likely open by Monday morning with a retesting of that level, retesting of course that level of a previous support, and also retesting the broken level of a key resistance trend line to create of course a new support trend line. Now all of those together tells us that if we go right here to the 4-hour time frame, now what we need to do is, actually I will go to the 1-hour time frame. Now what we need to do right here is simply identifying the nearest level of a previous resistance and support. So as we can see right here, look at that. Right here exactly, check out the mouse cursor. Right there exactly, my friends, we do have right here of course the nearest key support level to the current price, and also it was here in the past a previous level of a key resistance, as we can see right there. So therefore, waiting for the USDJPY to fall all the way right here for about 50 pips, I think it's going to be providing us with the best entry possible. And if I'm not mistaken, if we also apply here the support trendline theory, check this out. That is fantastic. That's perfection. Exactly right here, we do have a previous level of support trend line, which has been respected repeatedly for once and twice. So total, we have here 3 support trend lines with barely one resistance trend line. However, eventually what we had right here is a fake breakout. So eventually right here, we can expect, of course, the market to fall again and respect the same level of support trend line, and afterward, it will continue the rise. So again, USDJPY to be bought exactly right here at this level. However, our take profit level has got to be placed right here based on the daily chart at the nearest level of a resistance right there exactly at 149.683. That means that we can actually expect at least 177 pips profit from this signal. And the safe zone that also shouldn't be ranging lower than the previous level of a key support at 147.226, ranging for about 68 pips only. Moving now to the USDCHF. which of course was another perfect signal. As we can see, indeed it was running in about 50 pips of loss before finally goes back in 62 pips of profit again. Another excellent signal from Xtreme Trader. But now what's next with this pair? I know you guys, you don't like when I talk about myself and bragging about myself. I mean, nobody's doing it, so I have to be the one doing it. I will talk about myself and I will compliment myself for these signals. I'm so happy and so proud of my work. However, what's next with this pair? Well, actually, just to make things faster for you, if we look right here, guys, at the daily chart, also right here, we are having almost the same thing with the USDCAD. We are having here, of course, a broken level of a previous resistance trend line. If we pay attention, it has been respected repeatedly 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 times. Then finally we had here the bullish breakout from that level. So again, by Monday morning we can expect a pullback to happen, and again the same level of that support will most likely, guys, gonna be respected. So therefore I would highly recommend to buy the USDCHF exactly right there at the nearest level of a previous key support at 0.86301, and of course it will be retesting the broken level of a resistance trend line, aiming at least the nearest level of a key resistance right there exactly as 0.8771, expecting at least 147 pips of profit. Meanwhile, the safe zone shouldn't be ranging lower than the previous level of a support as 0.85713, ranging for about 57 pips only. And let's now finally move to the gold. Now again, gold signal, I don't know if it has been activated, to be honest. I don't think so. I think yes, it was. However, yes, it was activated. Yes, guys, I'm sorry about that. Yes, it was activated. As we can see right here, it went in about 94 pips of loss before finally goes in profit and hit our take profit level, making 230 pips of profit. Congratulations for those who have taken this signal and enjoyed these pips of profit. And again, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel and kindly share the video. But now what's next with the gold? Well, I will make it really simple and very quick for you. Right here, of course, if we connect this highest level of the higher high all the way right here to this lower high, check out what do we have right here. We are simply having right here, guys, a strong level of a key resistance trend line based, of course, in the 4-hour time frame. And right here, of course, it was another real level of a resistance trend line. And here in the middle, we had one fake breakout. So therefore, if we wait for the gold to rise again, reaching the same level of a key resistance trend line, plus, of course, reaching the same level of that key resistance on the left side, as you can see right here, exactly just like that. Look at that. That is really beautiful. And that is a beautiful chart. That is really one beautiful chart. If I want to compare it to the pound USD, yuck, really yuck, big yuck. Look at that. Compare this ugly shit with this beautiful, fantastic, and so lovely chart. I mean, that's what I'm talking about. That is the kind of the chart of, I mean, that is really my kind of charts. Look at that. That is so beautiful. Right here, we're having this level of a real resistance. It has also been respected repeatedly. We had here some few fake breakouts, but eventually, if we combine this level of a resistance along with the resistance trend line, we can expect actually a reversal to happen exactly at the same level, and the gold will most likely gonna continue the fall. Let's wait for the gold to rise to another, let's say about 81 pips before we can start shorting it. However, the take profit level will be placed right here at the next level of a key support at 2016.88. Expecting at least almost 300 pips profit from this signal, and a safe zone that also shouldn't be ranging higher than the previous level of a key resistance right here at 2057.80, ranging for about 110 pips only. And there goes your signals, my friends, for the next week, and hopefully it will be a profitable one. And again, my friends, don't forget to join our VIP group of Telegram. Give it a try. Don't listen to the haters, because the old days are over. Angela is no more working with us, guys. Now it's Tudor who is sending these signals. He is part of Xtreme Trader for the last 2 years. But however, right here, right now, he is the one responsible for the signals. He was only assisting Angela in the past, but right now he is the one handling the signals, and I'm so proud and happy with his work. Don't listen to the haters. Seeing is believing. Try the signals yourself, and hopefully you will enjoy the experience. So until then, I hope that is informative to you, and I would like to thank you for watching.